Hello, everybody, and welcome to Jaguar Hockey live here today in Denver, Colorado at, can't think of the name of this rink, Joy Burns Arena, just right next door to Magnus as number 6 seeded Jaguars face off against the number 3 seeded Arapahoe Warriors. A rematch of this morning's game between these two teams. Both teams back in their colors from this morning, where the visiting team, the Jaguars, will be in their dark jerseys with the orange sleeves with the dark socks, orange and white stripes on the socks. Breezers, black breezers with the vertical orange and white stripe. The home team from Arapahoe, the number 3 seed, they're going to be in their gold jerseys with the armband blue, along with the blue breezers with the 2 vertical stripes, gold socks, and blue horizontal stripe accent there. Okay, so let's get you all caught up in what this looks like and how this needs to play out from here on out. First 2 games are pool play. The only significance those games had whatsoever was the seed that you got and who you played going forward. Your Jaguars are the number 6 seed. Number 1 seed is Littleton Black. Number 2 seed is, who's the 2 seed? Is it Littleton Red?
No, Littleton's 1.
Littleton Red.
Red is
Or NOCO.
Noco, I think.
So NOCO is the number 2 seed. Number 3 seed is Arapahoe. Number 4 seed is Boulder. Number 5 seed is Rampage. Number 6 seed is the Jags. 7, Littleton Red. And the number 8 seed was Arvada. First 2 games of the day played was number 1, Littleton Black versus number 8, Arvada. Arvada lost that game 8-0 to Littleton, so they're eliminated from the tournament. The other semifinal, or the other first round game between Littleton Red and NOCO, Littleton Red, as of last notice, was up 3-1 late in the third period. So that's why they play the games, ladies and gentlemen, is because you just never know what's going to happen. And the upset of the number 2 seed by the number 7 seed is a potential as it sits out there before we keep moving forward. Now, it's win or go home. Real simple. The team in front of you is all that matters. You beat them, you advance. Winning tonight, we would play tomorrow at 1:15 against the winner of the number 2 versus number 7 seed, which currently sits as Littleton Red. Oh, we just got an update. The game is now tied 4-4 between Littleton Red and NOCO. So keep playing it out as it's live on the other rink as they're playing games side by side simultaneous. Okay. As the team's finishing up their warm-up with 30 seconds left, let's talk about what the keys to the game are today, as we have talked to Coach Behe before. First thing he said is we cannot play selfish hockey. This team attacks the puck, and we have to move it because they will overskate plays and create scoring opportunities for us as they overplay their defense. They're super aggressive. Number 2, we have to be aggressive around their net. Being aggressive around their net, adding extra shots, and really putting the pressure on their goalie and their defense. Final goal is to score goals. We got to put it in the back of the net. It's that simple. We have the firepower to do it. We have the ability to go out there and battle at the highest levels with the top teams. And now it's time to show out or shut up. Show out or shut out. All right, your Jags are getting their break. They break out of it. Now comes Arapahoe. Looks like we're going to have Shuma, the Puma, in at net here in this game. I had a coffee cup. All right, lots of excitement as that goes off. I had to talk to a family member of who showed up from out of town. Happy to have Uncle Corey here watching Anthony play today as Anthony sends it around to the near boards. Millsy is trying to jump in on it, does so, gets it over to Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball tries to push it forward, not able to as it goes back around the net over to Trev Smooth. Trev's able to push it forward out of the net, challenged immediately. Trev tries to send it around and gets it forward to the Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball shoots it in. There's the easy save, but a shot on goal. And goes down into the corner. Arapahoe trying to skate it out. Pressured there by Gigi as it moves forward. Anthony pushes him wide, and it goes all the way down and around over to Trey. Trey, good move there behind the net as he uses the boards. Bounce passes it up and out of the zone. Touch, so no icing. As you have the champ, Chaser the Eraser, and the guaranteed Gigi. Bodies come together on the far side. Puck comes rolling out. 1-on-2 as they come back the other way as Jackson and and shot and score. As we were on a change right there, puck came across. Jackson committed to the shooter, and he sends it across just under the poke check away from Dashel, and they go top shelf, making it 1-0 here early on great puck movement by Arapahoe, creating a scoring chance and catching us in a change right there. So with 12:42 to go in the first period, it's 1-0 Arapahoe. Brought in the zone by Bolt. Kamikaze gets it. He sends it back to Action Jackson. Tipped around him. He picks it up. Nice little movement back over to the Dashel the denier. Over to Lightning Bolt to the gift, Spencer. Spencer, long shot. Easily glove save there and put into the bread basket. And an offensive zone face-off for your Jaguars. Kamikaze's going to take the face-off. You still have Dashel and Action Jackson out there. He wins it over to Spencer, who's tied up, and it comes to the near side. Kamikaze battles for it, gets it out to Dash. Dash sends it back into the zone, but not in deep as it hit the linesman, and that's now tied up at the blue line. Dashel able to send it back in. Great forecheck pressure there by Kamikaze. Kamikaze working forward in the corner as he breaks out and around. Coming on to the ice is Smooth Trevor as it's backhand forward by Action Jackson. Kamikaze shoots it, blocked by a body out front, comes out to the point. Hard shot is wide of the net. Bouncing puck, rebound, picked up by Spence, skates around, falls down as he loses an edge. The stick was not in his skates, so no call. Touching up is the Jags as it's passed forward to Trev. Trev spinning around, now trying to catch him on a change. Drops it off for Action Jackson. Nice move by Action Jackson. He's walking it in. Shot and a pad save there. Kicks it wide over into the corner. Out to the point to Action Jackson. Shoots it through again. Snapshot is able to pick it up as he works back around the net, trying to move it to the front. Goes off a skate and picked up by Arapahoe. Sends it high, bouncing off of the boards and out of the zone. Right here in front of us as Wrecking Ball gets it forward to Snapshot. Walks it in. Shot is a blocker save. Rebound just out of the reach there of Trev as it's picked up by Arapahoe. And they cycle it back around the other way and out of the zone. Forcing it forward and trying to get it to Jakey as he sends it on to Trev. Trev circles around, looking to move it. Gets it around one guy. We got to get it to the front of the net as he's bodied off of the puck now. Back on it. Gets it out to the point to Jake Slickerson. Back behind the net. A lot of space there for, I can't see who that is. That's Champ. Champ. Nice little board turn. Sends it to the front. Hits a stick that was on the ground. Doesn't make it through as it goes over to the corner. Great read there by Jake as he keeps it in the zone. Puts it on net. Stick save as it goes back behind. Guaranteeing the Champ, working for it. Gigi comes out with it, tries to get it to the point, goes off a body, keeps working at it, gets it to Jakey. Jakey sends it back over to the slot, down into the corner, where Chase and Gigi aren't able to keep it there, and it comes up and out of the zone. Great defensive play there by Jakey as he takes him off of the puck, reading it all the way over to A-Train. A-Train on the tape to Champ. Champ skates it across, tries to get it to Chase, just out of his reach, but was crossed the line, so no icing. Back behind the net, sticks come together, comes over to Arapahoe. They force it up and out of the zone. Out on the ice is going to be Jakey with Dowder. With Dashel, I'm sorry. Dowder. No. Dowder. Wish you were here, man. As it goes forward, nice little dump and change for the Jags. Defensively, comes around the near side. Spencer and is not able to get it, but Kamikaze wins the battle. Kamikaze sends it into the zone, and they just slap shot it out. Dashel reads it, picks it off, brings it in with some speed. Shot is blocked by a body, tries to go across, then reverses. Arapahoe picks it up, flips it high in the air, and nice little check up there as Supernova Mendoza gets it forward onto Spence. Spence across over to Kazi. Nice pass, give and go as Kazi picks it up into the zone. Working forward against the boards. Wins it, sends it back behind. Goalie cross-checks Gigi almost. Or that's not Gigi, that's Bolt. B as it comes out to Trey. Trey with it and some time. Gets it on the stick to Spence. Spence with a long shot, and that's a blocker save again and down into the corner. Out to the point. Good read there by Trev. Trev flips it over to Trey, who's still in the play. Back around. Now Millsy jumps into it. Trying to move it forward. Kazi jumping in there. Now comes out with it. Kazi in front. Shot save. Rebound. Comes off to the far side. Picked up by Arapahoe, but not out of the zone yet. Kept in. Trev has it. Trev cycles around. Drops it off to Millsy. Not able to get it in deep. Millsy not able to, or not Millsy, that was Trey trying to hold the line. Weird bouncing puck comes out. Action Jackson gets it over to Kazi. Kazi tips it on to Millsy. Millsy 2-on-1 with Trev. Over to Trev. Wide open. Back to him. And his stick was lifted and doesn't get it on net as it comes around the other side. Picked up there by a great read by Jackson as he kept it in, but it comes back up and out of the zone. Action Jackson with it right now. Action Jackson cuts it across. Action Jackson in. Action Jackson, long shot is wide of the net. Yeah, they are. It's going to be a physical game here today, folks, as bodies are flying and there's no calls just yet. As Kellen goes hard into the boards, forces him off of it. Wrecking ball, working for it. Gets it back over to Trev. Trev walking in. Trev comes across. Little bounce pass. Hip check down. And again, they're letting him play, so no calls either way, as Kellen got away with one earlier, and now them. Now comes out to the point. Anthony forces it back down into the corner. Gigi sends it through and not out as Jakey holds the line, brings it back over to Chaser. Chaser to the Champ. Champ working for it, loses it there as Jakey forces it down into the corner. Anthony gets him off the puck, sends it around the boards, trying to get it up to the guarantee. She's not able to get it out as it cycles back down and now up and out of the zone. Furious pace here halfway through the first period. 1-0 is the score on Arapahoe on the early goal. As the shot is blocked by Jakey, goes behind the net. Anthony one times it hard around the boards over to Gigi. Gigi sends it out to Chaser, just out of his reach, as picked up by Arapahoe. Arapahoe brings it into the zone, and then Chase gets it out. Chase and the Champ working together. Comes a little bit wide to Arapahoe as they bring it back into the zone. Down into the near side, into the corner. Anthony working for it there, steals it away. Uses a board turn, created some space. Anthony's got Gigi, gets it, or that's Spence. Spence into the zone. Spence cuts across. Hard shot is saved and kicked into the corner. Comes back behind the net. Spence steals it away. He's got Anthony at the point. He tries to center it. Goes off a couple bodies. Ends up on Anthony's stick. Shot goes high over the top of the net as it was partially blocked. down into the corner. Fighting forward is Arapahoe. Nice little outlet pass to get it out of the zone. Anthony's there. A lot of speed on the ice right now for Arapahoe as they're forechecking Anthony. Anthony all the way around. Anthony still with it. Flips it forward. Gets it out of the zone. And that's offsides as Arapahoe tried to keep the line, just not able to. And with 5:35 to go, I finally get to take a breath. Update there from Mr. Cameraman and statistician Sean. Let us know that Arapahoe NoCo has beaten,
Came from a 3-1 behind to win it 5-4.
and they win 5-4 in overtime as they beat Littleton Red. So the winner of this game will face NoCo tomorrow. Goes into the zone, hits a body of Millsy, snapshot, showing pressure, forces it off of him as it goes out to Dash. Dash cuts it across, off of the forehand, gets it up to Snapshot. Snapshot, it's got Trev with him. They crisscross. Snapshot walking it in. Shot, blocked by the defender as it goes down in the corner. Wrecking ball there. Great drop down there by Trey as it comes all the way out to the point. And Dashiell is not going to let it get there. The denier. There you go. Up to Trev. Trev tries to get it across the line. Great job by Millsy as he walks it in. Shot just wide of the net as he had him down, went over blocker side. As it now circled back around, Arapahoe's going to have a chance to break it out themselves. Back defensively is Trey, and the denier cuts across him, gets the shot on, kicked wide there by Shuma the Puma, and it comes to the near side. GG the guarantee working with the denier. Tries to force it forward, comes out to the point, cycled back around by Arapahoe. Now picked off by the guarantee. She sends it rink wide, but Trev was going off her chains. Jumping on now is Chaser the Eraser. Tries to handle it there. Arapahoe takes it away. They gain the zone. Forced off his stick by a good poke check by Trey as it goes to the corner. Walking it around over the dot. The denier forces it all the way out to the point. Point's not able to handle it. GG showing the pressure as we change the back end. You're going to have Action Jackson and Jakey as the puck comes this way. 2-on-2. Forces him all the way into the corner. Nice little cut move in front. Shot saved. Puck still there. Shot just wide of the net as their bodies were everywhere, and he one times it wide. Puck comes up and out and forced all the way down by Chase to allow us to get our legs underneath us as the constant pressure from the Warriors. Both teams with grade A scoring chances. Face-off coming to the near side. Wrecking ball ties him up, wins it back to the corner. Jakey battling for it. Wins the battle there, trying to move it forward up to Kamikaze. Not able to. That's now comes forward. Spence the gift, sends it forward. Bolt racing for it, loses an edge. Still showing some forecheck pressure, and Arapahoe's picking up speed. Arapahoe sends it on the tape into the zone. Back checking his B. He knocks it off the stick, but it goes to an Arapahoe player. Shot was on, but just barely made it to the net as it was saved by Shuma and comes up and out of the zone. B again on that forecheck pressure. Forces him to turn. Tries to get it to Kazi. Not able to as it goes to the far side. Down into the zone is Arapahoe. Makes a move. Stick gets into the legs. No call. As it comes to the front. Shot. Saved by Shuma. Rebound is just to the right. Picked up by the denier. Denier. Dashiell the denier working against the boards. Picked up by Arapahoe. Flip forward. As a high stick. Not on a player. Just Dashiell knocked it down high out of the air. And it ends up getting a face-off inside the zone with 2:28 to go here in the first period. All right. Face-off coming to the left side of Shuma the Puma. Picked up there by Arapahoe. Tries to get it across. Knocked away briefly by Millsy. Millsy forces it out to the point. They cycle it back down and around as now you have Anthony and Trey out there defensively. Sent to the far side over to Trev. Trev knocks it off the stick, gains control of it. Now skating with it, gets it over to the snapshot. Snapshot, walks across, forced wide. Trip, no call again, but they, like I said, they are letting it play. And it came in offside. Good job by Anthony not to send it back in there as he was trying to get a good hard wrister. Scott Millsy. Millsy doesn't receive it cleanly, and it comes back the other way. Into the zone is Arapahoe. Shot. Saved by Shuma as Anthony had taken away half of the net, giving a clean view for Shuma the Puma to pounce on that one. Face-off coming inside the zone, this time to the right of Shuma. Face-off, won by Arapahoe, right out to the point. Goes D to D pass, pressured there by Chase. Shot comes in, saved by Shuma as it goes to the near side. Battle in the corner, set down in front, knocked away by Jakey as it comes over to the slot. Chaser working hard for it there, trying to win it, just able to sneak it past him, but good hard pressure at the point. We need to keep that up as it now goes down into the corner. Arapahoe in front, goes through the crease, out to the point, back down to center, picked up by Chase. Chase sends it up and out of the zone, allows us to reset as Arapahoe has to touch up. Almost stolen away there by Chase. Chase working for it, gets it over to the Champ. Champ chips it in, gets around him. It's going to be a race to the puck, picked up by Arapahoe. Great read by Gigi as she covers the far side, but a bounce off of the puck, off of the wall, gets it up and out of the zone. Bouncing puck there again as Action Jackson is the first to get there, sends it out as Arapahoe is changing their back end. They're looking to set it up, almost stolen away. Now it is. The Champ gets it, sends it in, goes off for a change. We got Millsy, Lightning Bolt B, and Kazi out there now. A lot of speed, stops, tries to set it up, forced wide by Action Jackson, bodies him off the puck, ends up on the stick of Arapahoe right out in front, sit to the side, picked up by Bolt. Bolt with some speed. He's still skating with it, has it knocked off of his stick, and they're coming back the other way as Dashel and Trey just get on the ice in time. Shot saved there by Shuma the Puma as it goes to the corner with just 8 seconds remaining in this period. Goes back behind the net, sends it over to Trey. Trey's got some time, and the period is going to end. Warriors up 1-0, and they are letting them play hockey here today, ladies and gentlemen. As we go into the second period, 1-0 Arapahoe. Starting period 2 will be Lightning Bolt, Kamikaze, and Snap and Spencer the Gift, along with Trey Bardown and Dashel the Denier. Both teams rattling the boards as the ref walks up to the line. Gets the okay from the goalie scoreboard and gets the face-off. Won by your Jags. The Gift brings it in. Goes wide. Shot. Glove save there as B was crashing the net. Nice little cross play there as B was rushing the net. And he sort of rebound would have been right on his tape. Rebound control there by the goalie. We're at 13:52 as we just started this Second period. Spencer ties him up. Goes to the front of the net, knocked away by the defender from Arapahoe, sends it down and around the boards. Trey's rushing to it, picks it up, brings it around, stops, reverses field, created some space for himself. Now cuts across again, bringing it into the zone on his own. Trey cuts across again, now turns over the puck, but gets some help. Gets it back over to Trey. Trey looking to get it to somebody as he skates around. Right out in front, one-timer by Cassie goes wide of the net. Down into the corner, battling for it. Working for it is B. B wins it there. Tries to get it to the front, or that's Trev. Working for it. Bodied off the puck, but Trev doesn't give up on it that easy as he's still working for it in the corner. Jumping on the ice is going to be Snapshot. Trey and the denier still out there. Trev comes out of the corner with it. Now he's trying to create some space. Trev right out in front goes off the side of the net as he was trying to send it over to Millsy. Back behind. Millsy this time has it, sends it over to Trev. Trev's got to be dying as he's been working so hard on this shift. Cuts across, Trev in front, right into Millsy. Shot save. Puck is wide outside of the net, and a premature whistle is going to get that kid some kids if he doesn't control that a little bit. A-Train and Action Jackson out there with the wrecking ball. Trev and Millsy. Ties it up. Trev gets it back over to Millsy. Tries to get it out to Anthony. Wasn't a lot of heat, so he's forced to back up on it. Goes wide over to Action Jackson. Action Jackson sends it around the boards to Anthony. Anthony backhands it over to Trev. Trev and Wrecking Ball come together. Force it not out of the zone as it goes back down below. Tries to center it. Anthony breaks up that pass. Cycles it around. He's got to move it. Does so. Gets it over to Action Jackson with some space. Action Jackson stick handles it. Turns it over. Now we got 3-on-2 the other way. Puck's going to come right out in front, but blocked by Action Jackson. Now Wrecking Ball has it. Wrecking Ball sends it forward to Trev. Trev's not able to handle it. Arapahoe sends it back in. And picking it off there is Action Jackson. Sends it to the near side over to A-Train. A-Train working for it. Forces it forward, but not out of the zone as they cycle it back down. Anthony gets it again, this time to Trev. Trev tries to carry it out. Knocked down. Great move there by Kell. Wrecking Ball brings it right up the middle, and now he's rushing. Makes another nice move. Coming in the zone, 3-on-2. Wrecking Ball shot wide in the net. But we're out of legs as we go off changing. Anthony's the only one back there. Great feed and good job by Dashel the denier. A-Train working against the boards, takes him down, and Anthony's going. Puck's down in the corner, working for it. Anthony's got to touch it up, finally does, and Anthony will go for a minute 30 on the trip. Kamikaze, Spence, B, and the denier, Dashel. Face off, won by Arapahoe. Goes D-to-D pass. Challenged there by Spencer as he's trying to work it off of him. Goes down into the corner, tries to center it, goes off a couple bodies. Spencer gets it, just ships it down ice for an icing. Same line for both teams out there right now. A minute 12 remaining on the power play or the penalty kill for the Jags. Tied up. Arapahoe wins it, sends it out to the point. He settles it down. Shot there. All the way Shu. Saved by Shuma. Comes over to Kazi. Kazi's not able to get it out. Another quick shot. Picked off there. Out there defensively now is Alex with the denier. Trying to work the puck to the front, send it to the shot. What time? Just hit the post. Comes off over to Arapahoe. Arapahoe's going to try to cycle it around. Does so. Gets it in front. Shot, save, rebound. Great job there in front of the net to clear it was Alex as it comes back out to the point. Dashel the denier had to get his stick back. Comes to the far side, sends it across, shot wide in the net. Dashel working for it with 25 seconds remaining in the power play. And backing it in is Arapahoe. We got some tired legs on the ice as he tries to wrap around. Schuma's there to deny it. Dashel literally tackles him down. No call as it comes to the near side. Now fighting for it is Kazi. Spence with it. Spence trying to get it out. They walk it through. Shot, goal. Power play goal with just 5 seconds remaining makes it 2-0. And your Jaguars are in familiar territory after the game that they had in round 1 of pool play. A-Train and Trey out there with Wrecking Ball, Trev, and Snapshot Nilsey. Wins the face-off over to A-Train. Flips it forward over to Snapshot. Snapshot sends it down into the zone. In onside, but he was knocked around. Puck comes trickling on. Rebound just wide of the net. Tries to send it to the near side. Picked off there by Trev. Trev out to the point. Kept in briefly. Now it comes the other way. Skates it in. Works wide by Anthony. Anthony down against the boards as they try to center it. Not able to as it goes off the backside of the net. Anthony still working for it in the corner. Arapahoe gets it out to the point, but stolen away by Trev. Trev tips it on to Snapshot. Snapshot brings it to the backhand. Rushes in as Millsy. Millsy, he's taken down. No call there, as now it's down around into the corner. Out to the point. Trev has it. Cycles it back down to Millsy. Millsy with it. Using his body to shield and the boards. Does so. Drops it off. Kellen back to Millsy, and it's broken up as it just the give and go was not able to connect there, and they come the other way with some speed. Forced wide there by Trey. Good job by him. So he puts him into the corner. Bodies come together. Wrecking Ball. Puck's down on the ground. We got to move it. Not able to. Comes the other way. Trev steals it. Snapshot with it. 1-on-3. Snapshot's going to carry it in the zone. Tries to send it to the front. His stick is held and shoots it wide in the net. We're trying to work a change there as coming on is the champ with Chaser and Gigi were all able to get on. Anthony and Trey still out there. Long shift for them as Anthony loses that race to the puck. Tries to send it to the front. Broken up. Picked up by the champ. Champ skating with it back behind the net. Challenged there. Stolen away as he tried to get it over to Gigi. Pass out in front. Shot, tip, save. Rebound. Comes off to the side where Anthony has it. Anthony sends it forward to Gigi. Gigi's able to tip it forward. Anthony working for it. Almost steals it away. Gets it over to Trey. Trey walking it in. He's hooked down. And there's a call. And they'll get a power play. Got it in on his hands. 7:43 to go. And your Jags will go on their first power play. Let's see if they could counterattack. $7:43 to go here in the second period. You're going to have the champ with Action Jackson, Dashel, Gigi, and Chaser the Eraser. Here comes the face-off. Champ ties it up, gets it over to Gigi. Gigi shot, blocked by body, bouncing puck. Shot goes wide of the net. Picked up by the champ. Trying to work it forward, ends up on Gigi's stick. She shoots, save, rebound, back behind, wrap around. Shot again is tied up in some skates as they try to move it forward. Stolen away by the champ. Champ in front. Shot goes off the backside of the net. Now down around to Chaser. Chaser bounce pass out to Action Jackson. Back down to Chase. They've got him chasing him. In front, sticked away as Gigi put a shot toward there. Gets it forward, picked up by Action Jackson. He sends it around. Spins with it. Now he's trying to make a move. Gets it over to the champ. Champ's going to have some space. Champ back checked away from him as it's flipped forward, up and out with 40 seconds to go. Dashel, the denier, sends it forward. Doesn't get it to Kazi, but it bounces back to him. Brings it in. Sends it down into the corner. Hard off of the boards. Weird bounce as it comes all the way down. No icing with 25 seconds remaining in the power play. Holding it there is Action Jackson. Gets it over to Spence. Spence sends it forward to B. B with some speed as they bring it into the zone. Sends it to the front, but it's blocked partially. We win the race. Recentering. High sticking by Trey. And that'll be all the way back down.
Let's go,
4
boys!
seconds remaining in the Jags power play, but this is going to be a face-off inside our zone as it was hit a high stick. Won by Kazi over to Trey. Trey around. Trey moving with it. Sends it over to B. Power plays over as it comes up and out of the zone. Sent right back in. A-Train's going to be the first one there. He gets it. He's got to get it off his stick. Does so up to Spence. Spence tries to tip it out. It's not able to. Sent back into the zone. Bounce and puck goes wide of the net. Trey with it. It's got B. He's then challenged immediately. Still stick handling it. Trying to get it over to A-Train. Now it sneaks over to Kazi. Kazi, Spence, Kazi, point. Shot blocked, picked up by A-Train. A-Train's going to have some speed. Tries to send it to B, and B backed in off sides. So you'll get a whistle there with 5:33 to go here in the second. Center ice face-off because of where the pass was originated from. All right, Jags with the late change, so Anthony and Trey have to stay out there. Face-off won by the Jags, but not into the zone. As Arapahoe comes the other way. Sent down. Anthony's going to be the first one there. He slaps shots it forward. Goes all the way through, and that's going to be a tip, so no icing. Picked up by Millsy. Millsy trying to get it to Trev. Goes off a body down into the corner. 5:13 to go as Anthony was able to get off and Action Jackson on. Trey still out there. As it goes down to the corner, Wrecking Ball working for it. Comes back to Trey. He holds the line, gets it to Trev. Trey still working, comes to the center. Now Arapahoe comes the other way. 2-on-1 for Arapahoe. Forced wide there by Miller. Good job to back check on that. Doesn't allow it to get to the front. Comes all the way to the near side to Trev. Trev forward to Kellen. Kellen now has Millsy. Kellen gets it to Millsy. Snapshot. Cuts across. Snapshot in front. He shoots. It goes wide. And he's totally taken down, no call, as he's still tied up in the stick that he got between his legs. Trevor has it. Sends it to the front to the champ. Or is that Chaser? Chase with it. Chase has it taken off of the stick. Now they come the other way to the point. Kept in by Jakey. And now sent forward, up and out. And that's going to go all the way down for icing. And we'll get a offensive zone faceoff with 4:15 to go. Champ, Gigi, and Chaser, Jakey, and Action Jackson. Won by the champ. Tries to spin it around, gets it to the point. Now stolen away. 1-on-1 the other way. Gets around Jakey, but Jakey does a good job to stay on him. Forces it all the way down in the corner. Now pokes it away again. Jake still working for it, but Arapahoe is able to get it and send it out to the point. Trying to cut across. Now cycles back around. Shot through is hit by a body. Doesn't make it to Shuma. Back behind the net. Working for it is Chase. Or I'm sorry, that's the champ as it goes down into the corner. Jakey's going to be there. Jakey stick handling it. Turns it over. Arapahoe back with it. Tries to get it out front. Goes high in the air back behind the net as sticks came together. Now it's over to the champ. Champ forward to Chaser. Chaser right underneath him. Trying to work with it. Gets it back over to Champ. Champ with some space now. Is going to send it in. High puck is on net and stopped there by Arapahoe with an easy glove save. And with 3:22 to go in the second period. Dashiell and Trey. Spence, Kazi, and Millsy. Millsy to take the face off to the right of the goalie here. power play for your Jags. Not sure what happened. So we got a power play here. Millsy ties him up, gets it over to Kazi. Kazi sticks it over to the near board. To Spence. Spence out to the point to Trey. Trey sends it to the far corner, creating some space as Dashel reads it. He's jumped on immediately. Now Millsy's working with it. Millsy works it out of the corner. Millsy trying to get in front. Sends it to the side, off the side of the net. Out to the point to Trev. Trey, shot, just wide of the net. Bounces right back over to a Arapahoe player, but he's challenged immediately. Good job. 2-on-1 in the corner, but Arapahoe's able to skate it out of there. Challenged by Trey. It bounces up and out, and that's going to go down for icing as they wave it off, as they said Dashel should have got there, and he should have. And now he sends it to the near side. They've got him all the way up ice. Gets it to him finally. Kazi working for it, not able to. Now Arapahoe the other way. To the near side. Arapahoe still skating with it. Good stick handling there by number 13 as he gets the zone. Tries to cut it across. Pestered there by Kazi. He sends it back behind over to Dash. Dash working for it. Picked up by Arapahoe. Shot saved by Shuma as hard work in the corner by Arapahoe. Creates a scoring chance with only 18 seconds remaining in the power play. Comes out to the point. Kept in by Arapahoe. Sent in. Stick to the corner. Dashel picks it up with 2 minutes to go. And 10 seconds in the power play. Sent forward, and now the zone. Arapahoe's able to change. Chaser trying to win the battle. Oh, tries to send it across. Comes back over to Spence. Now Kazi, now up and out of the zone. Dashel has to let that puck go so we don't get too many men as it ends up on the stick of Trey. Trey trying to go with it. Turns it over. Creates a 2-on-1 the other way. Anthony's able to do a great job to poke it off of the stick with 1:35 to go. Sent forward, up and out of the zone. Cycles around. Battle for it. Ends up on the stick of Arapahoe. They send it back in. Tip pass in front. Shot saved. Kicked into the corner. Anthony hard off of the boards. Comes out to Trev. Trev and Chaser coming in all by themselves. Little toe drag. Not able to get it by him. Now we come the other way. Now picked up by Trev. Trev high in the slot. Sends it to the near side, down to the corner. Up and out of the zone they come with 55 seconds to go. Sends it across, gains the zone. In off sides is number 52, just in a little bit soon. And a great save on the breakaway by the goalie, moving from his right to left. Flashes that pad at the last second to cover that post. And keeps it at a 2-0 game with 52.4 to go. Face off, won by the Jags. Anthony gets it up and out of the zone. Sent back in, and offsides is Arapahoe. Sure. We're going to have a center ice face off. Millsy to take it with the champ out there, and Gigi. Millsy goes for the tie-up. Comes back over to Arapahoe. They bring it in. Stolen away by the champ. He pitchforks it forward. Goes off a body. Anthony sends it forward again. Arapahoe picks it up. Millsy works for it. Getting some help from Anthony. Comes back out to Gigi. Puck coming the other way. Anthony back checks it away. Picks it up. Anthony is going to keep skating with it. Sends it to the near side to the champ. Champ is challenged there. Not able to get it forward as it goes back into the zone. Great job by Millsy to back check that away as Anthony comes the other way. Anthony all by himself. Anthony forced wide. Anthony working through it. Bodies it up. Shot goes over the top of the net with 5 seconds to go in the period. Picked up by Arapahoe. They shovel it back into the corner, and that's the end of the second period. And we've got our work cut out for us here in the third period as the goalie from Arapahoe has shown a couple of big-time saves in critical situations to keep the score where it's at. Rotate. That's right. Millsy, wrecking ball. Trev, A-Train, and Trey to start this third period. Wrecking ball to take the face off. We get the okays. Drops the puck, tied up there. Still working for it, now picked up by Millsy. Millsy rushing it in. Goes wide, tries to center it, goes off a skate. Kellen's there to get it. Out to A-Train, who falls down and still working for it, trying to keep it in the zone. Does so as it comes over to Millsy. Now it comes across to the center. Arapahoe skating with it. Brings it into the zone. Sends it down in the corner. A-Train's the first one there. He sends it forward to Millsy. Millsy tips it on to Trev. Trev trying to create a 2-on-1 the other way. Trev walks it across. Stick handles it down into the corner. Great job of balancing. Sends it back behind the net. Nobody's there as Millsy went out for a change as it comes up and out of the zone. Over to Trey. Trey with it. Stick handling it. Still holding it. Has it on the near side. He's going to skate it to center ice. Brings it in. Knocked away from him. Now it comes the other way. We're going to have a 2-on-1. But Kellen hustles back and tries to take him off. Great back check there by Chaser. Tipped on from GG back to Chase. Chase with the long shot. Stick back behind the net. Forecheck pressure by Chase. Gets him off of the puck. Now the Champ picks it up. Champ down in the corner. Tries to jump around him. One of the Arapahoe players is without a stick as it comes over to the corner. Out to Trey. Trey, shot, goes off a body. Here comes the other way for Arapahoe. Sends it forward. Picked up by Trey. Sends it to the far side. Tipped forward, but not out of the zone by the Champ. Down in the corner by Trey. Trey tries to get it out again, not able to. Shot goes high over the net. Down over to the corner, to the slot, battling for it. Not able to get it out is the guarantee as it comes back to her. Now she's able to pitchfork it out as it comes all the way down. No icing as it was touched. Picked up there, going the other way. Out of the zone. B trying to join the play right away. Is not able to as it comes back down in. Arapahoe sends it off of the glass. Rattles around. Spencer's there to cut it off. Spencer working for it. Getting some help from Kazi as it comes over to Arapahoe player. Sends it out for the boards. Kazi's there. Pitchforks it back down over to Spence. Spence bodies him off. Sends it to the front. Has some time. Shot and a glove save there. Great puck movement by the Jags, creating a wonderful scoring chance. Just not able to get it past the glove there. Face off. One. Sends it back out to the point. Dashel the denier. Shot is blocked. Goes into the corner. Not able to get it out. It's sent all the way back down. Spencer's coming off as he had a collision, and he's hurt. As he goes to the bench. Comes to the near side. Arapahoe with it. Kazi working for it. Gets it over to Millsy. Millsy touch pass to himself. Has Trev. Trev in front. Trev shot. He scores! Trevor Smooth puts it in the back of the net on a great feed there by Millsy, making it 2-1 here with 11:04 to go in the third period. It was going to take something special to beat him, and that was it for the Jags to get that goose egg off of the scoreboard. That puts up the one to make it a one-goal game here in the third period. Axon Jackson and the denier out there with Millsy, Wrecking Ball, and Trev. Wrecking Ball wins it over to Trev. He kicked it forward, but not able to get it down into the zone. Comes over to Trey sends it forward. Now we got one-on-one again with Smooth. Little toe drag, working to the front. Knocked off of his stick, trickles on. And a couple extra pokes after the whistle. And I'm sure Cassie will get a stern talking to. All right. Wrecking ball to take the face off here. Wrecking ball ties him up, gets it to Trev. Shot just goes over the shoulder and not on net. Is great read by Jackson. Forces it back to the corner. Over to Millsy. Not able to get good wood on as it comes up and out of the zone. Tip forward. Jackson still working at it. Comes in on side in the near side. Forced around to the corner. Jackson picks it up with it behind the net. Cycles it back around. Dashel, good read, is able to get there. Sends it forward. Not out of the zone. Forced back down and in by the Arapahoe. Now Action Jackson with it. Action Jackson cuts across the center. Action Jackson with some space. Gets it over to Trev. Millsy and Wrecking Ball screaming in. Drop pass. Nobody's there as they were driving the net. Here we come back the other way. Anthony was able to get on the ice. So it's now Anthony and Action Jackson. Shot on net was knocked down by Schumas. It goes back behind with 10 minutes to go. Anthony has it knocked off his stick. Turnover there. Anthony's trying to force him out of the corner. GG comes on. It's able to get it over to the Champ. Champ skating across. Sends it on a tap pass to Chaser. Chaser trying to drive it to the net. Comes off of his stick. Now comes the near side. Anthony commits too soon. Now we got a 3-on-1 coming the other way. Jakey takes the shooter in front. Goal. .9:22 to go, so plenty of time. GG, Champ, Chase, Anthony, and Trey. Face off, won by the Champ over to Anthony. Anthony skates it around, sends it over to Trey. Trey sends it forward to GG, not able to handle the pass as it comes back in and out of the zone. That's going to go down for icing, so we'll get a offensive zone face-off, and they're putting out the new front line. That's going to be Cassie, Spence, and B. Cassie to take the face-off. Trey and Anthony still out there with Spence, Cassie, and B. Face-off tied up, comes over to B. B with the quick shot as goes wide as he falls down. Spencer hustling, shoots it up in front. Rattling around, puck still loose. Goes down in the corner. Millsy picks it up. He's hooked, but no call. Comes out to the slot, sends it out to A-Train. A-Train shot, tipped on, and what a save. Beautiful tip as Anthony put a nice heater there. Tipped by Cassie, and it's just not able to get by the goalie there. Spence to take this face off. Tied up under the ref skates, goes to the corner where B picks it up. He falls again, right in front, shot, save again as another great scoring chance for your Jags. Coach yelling to him, keep attacking, keep attacking. You got this, you got this. 8:42 to go. Time is always the worst enemy of the team trailing. Spence to take the face off again. Tied up, one out to the point. Anthony slap shot, blocked by a body. Goes over to the slot. Great job there by Spence as he wins it down to the corner. B tripped, and we're going to get the call this time. Anthony has it. Shot. Blocked by a body. Touched up by Arapahoe, and your Jags are going to be on a power play. Power play for the Jags is going to put Wrecking Ball, Trev, Millsy, A-Train, and Trey out there. Wrecking Ball to take the face-off. Ties him up, gets it over to Trev. Trev skates around with it, comes all the way high at the slot, tries to shoot it, goes off a body, ricochets out to Trey. Trey, nice little spin move, trying to walk it in. Now he has some space. Shot, hit the post, and goes wide of the net down into the corner. 2-on-1 down there. Battling for it is Wrecking Ball, gets it to Millsy. Millsy's shot goes over the top of the net. Trey on the far side as he was crashing down, keeps it there. Trey out to the point to Millsy. Millsy, long shot. On net is blocker down. Goes the near side to Kellen. He's bodied off of it. They try to get it away, but not able to. Millsy with it. Shot. Another blocker save as it comes out to Kell. Kell out to the point to A-Train. A-Train walking across. Shot. On net and saved there as we tried to tip it. 7:36 to go. Defensive change is going to come out with Dashel and Action Jackson. Offensively is going to be Chaser, Kazzy, and Spence. Face off one, gets it to the front, to the point. Shot, hits a body. Back to Dash. Dash shoots it in again. Save by a pad. Back behind the net. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Take it down there again. Goes back around the net. Dashel's able to hold it. Sends it in. Shot is sticked away on the backside. There was Kazzy with 15 seconds to go in the power play. They tie him up there. Brought out by Chase. Chase tries to handle it. Turns it over. Arapahoe has it on the near side. Tries to get it out, but Jackson is there. Shot. Knocked down by Arapahoe. Pitchforks it high in the air as it comes up and out of the zone as that ends the power play with a couple scoring chances. Sent forward to Chase. Chase fighting the referee to get into the zone. Does so. Sends it across over to Spence. Spence, one-timer, goes wide on the net. Down into the corner, picked up by Kazzy. Great pressure so far here for the Jags. It comes out to the point to Dashel. Dashel shoots it on net. It's just sitting there. They're whacking away. Puck still loose. Squirts out to the far side, and we're not there to pick it up. Kazzy hammered into the boards. No call as we come the other way. Pitchforks it down and in. Back behind. The denier, Dashel, spins around, gets it over to Chase. Chase handling it. Works across, has a man, not able to, forces it in as they needed a change more than anything. Wrecking Ball out there all by himself is now Millsy and the Champ are out there with Trev and Trey. Trey with it. Trey tries to spin around, challenged immediately, and as it comes up and out of the zone, that's going to go down for icing and give us a chance to breathe with 5:49 to go. Near side face-off is going to be Wrecking Ball. Same line out there for your Jags. Tied up. Forced to the corner. Arapahoe gets it. Rattles it around the boards. Trev trying to keep him from getting it out. Comes back out to the Champ. He sends it back behind the net. Arapahoe sends it to the far side. Trev working for it. He battling. A couple guys lose their edges, and now it comes up to the near boards. Trey read that well, gets down there, cuts it off, gets it back to Millsy. Millsy, long shot, goes through. Nobody's there to get it as Arapahoe picks it up. Out to the point, kept in by the Champ. Trev the other way. Trev with a nice move. He's got Millsy. Gets it to him. He's hooked down. No call. As it comes out to the point to Trev. Trev's shot is partially blocked, goes high in the air with 5 minutes remaining in the game. Millsy walks it out of the slot. drops it over to Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball with it. Wrecking Ball trying to get it over to Trev. Does so. Trev sets up. Trev sends it to the point. Kept. No. Out of the zone it comes over to Trey. Trey with it. Stops. Spins around. Spins again as we're changing. Sends it across. Over to the Champ. Champ sends it forward. This is going to go for no icing as it was tipped. All the way back and around. Goes down into the corner. Anthony working for it. Bodies him off. Anthony could have got a penalty there. Doesn't. Still working for it. Getting some help from GG, the guarantee. Anthony tries to send it to the front. It comes out. We got 2-on-1 the other way. Champ trying to race for it. Champ not able to get him off the puck, but sends it down in the corner. It allows the Cavalry to come in. Right on the backside. Working hard for it is Arapahoe. They win it. Try to get it to the front. Knocked away by the Champ. Now back behind. Sitting in the corner. Nobody attacking him. Now Anthony goes after him. Shot on goal. Saved by Shuma. And the puck squirts loose. And another quick whistle on a chance for Arapahoe there with 3:56 to go. Anthony to take the face-off. Wins it. Back behind the net. Action Jackson with it. Sends it around over to GG, the guarantee. She's coming through with it. Sends it. Tries to send it forward to Chase. Just out of his reach. Anthony cuts in on it. Not able to handle it. Action Jackson is there. Picks it off. Knocked off of his stick. Coming the other way is Arapahoe. Diving forward is Jakey Slickerson. And he falls down. But now it's on Chase's stick. Chase coming the other way. They're going to have a 3-on-2 if they keep hustling. GG goes in off sides. Dashiell, Action Jackson, 8-Train, Chase, and GG. Face-off won by Arapahoe. Trying to rush it into the zone. Does so, sends it down, cycles around. Back behind, picked up by Action Jackson. Action Jackson sends it off the boards, but that's going to come all the way down for icing. .310 to go. Front line change. Won by Arapahoe. Goes out to the point. They just send it into the corner. Champ is there to battle for it. Gets some help from Kazi. Kazi sends it to the near side to Trey. He's challenged immediately. Trey, stick handle it. Turns it over. Comes right in front. Shot. Save. Rebound sitting there. Trey picks it up. Trey's going to have some space now. Trey working through. Trey has a stick hit as he pushes it into the zone. Trey trying to use some body. Not able to. Get some help from B. Trey with it. Trey not taken down. It was just challenged hard to Kazi. Kazi tries to send it back down in. Kazi bringing it in. Chazzy shot. Save. Rebound sitting out front. Nobody there to tip it in. Sent to the near boards. Not out. Kazi working for it. Knocks it off of the stick. He's bodied off. Cycle it back around. Comes all the way out to the point to Trey. He's not able to keep it and picked up by Arapahoe. Dumped in. Rattles around the boards. Comes to the near side. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Near side to Spence. Trev tips it in. .159 to go. Timeout. Coach Jamie. Anthony, Action Jackson, Millsy, Trev, and Wrecking Ball. Millsy to take the face-off, wins it over to A-Train. A-Train takes it back behind the net, cycles it back the other way as it comes up and out of the zone. We got guys that are streaking down the ice, stolen away there by Millsy. Millsy brings it in. Millsy is able to hold the line, sends it high off of the line, and that's going to go down for icing with 1:41 to go now. All right, they're pulling Shuma the Puma right now. They're bringing in our ace in the hole is Chaser the Eraser. All right, 6 skaters on for the Jags. Wrecking Ball to take the face off. Goalie's out. Here we go, tied up. Just sitting at the feet there. Sent to the front. Not able to get all the way through as it trickles over to the far side. Penalty coming on Arapahoe. Goes back behind the net. Chase with it. Cycles around. He's bodied off of it. Gets it over to Kellen. Kellen sends it back over to Chase. Chase to the side to A-Train. A-Train cycles it back around. Anthony trying to walk around. Anthony with it. To the near side out to Jackson. Jackson challenge. Sends it back down to the corner. Touched up by Arapahoe with 1:11 to go. Line change for the Jags is just going to be Trey on for Jackson. The champ comes in for Wrecking Ball. Millsy to take the face off. Face off won by Arapahoe. Now working forward is Chase. Chase has his stick lifted, but wins it to the far side. Sends it over to A-Train. A-Train in front. Shot! One-timer saved and covered up. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Six skaters on in this power play as we pulled Shuma. Millsy to take the face-off. Won by Arapahoe again. Arapahoe with it. They're going to send it high off of the boards. It's going to rattle around. It's going to come 2-on-1 the other way. Shot down the ice. Empty netter. And that's going to be the dagger for your Jaguars. Spencer Kazi, B, A-Train, and Jakey. Face off one over to Jakey. Jakey backhands it forward to Spencer. He passes it over to B, just out of his reach. B dives for it as it comes up and out of the zone. Over to Anthony. Anthony sends it over to Spence. Spence tries to tip it forward to B. Arapahoe challenges there. It's flipped forward. 30 seconds to go. Near side, picked up by Jakey over to A-Train. A-Train skating with it. A-Train sends it down, trying to get a bounce over to Kazi. Gets the bounce. Now it's 1-on-1. Spence coming in. Shot blocked by the body in front. 10 seconds to go in the game here as B steals it away. And it comes up and out, and that's going to be the game, folks, as it's just tied up against the boards. Arapahoe just flipping it forward. Jakey with it. Sends it in, and that's the game. And your Jaguars' hopes of going to Quebec are over as Arapahoe knocks them off 4-1 here in this elimination game. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We appreciate you, and we'll see you again next time. Signing off from Joy Burns Arena. I'm Tommy, our great cameraman Sean. We appreciate